The Programmable Trust Gap. Smart contracts are blind to any fault that cannot be proven through a mathematical execution trace. If an oracle reports that the price of Bitcoin is $1, the Ethereum virtual machine has no native way to know that is a lie because the data originates from outside its own state. Historically, this meant protocols could only slash validators for objective errors, like double signing or invalid state transitions. EigenLayer V2 addresses this by separating security into two distinct layers: objective security backed by Ethereum and intersubjective security backed by the EigenLayer token. This architecture allows the protocol to punish behaviors that are obvious to any human observer, but invisible to a line of code. The architecture of social consensus. The EigenLayer token functions as a universal intersubjective work token, designed specifically for tasks where the truth is determined by social consensus, rather than cryptographic proofs. Think of it like a specialized insurance layer for actively validated services. When an operator is accused of an intersubjective fault, such as withholding data or providing a malicious price feed, the protocol does not attempt to resolve the dispute through a smart contract. Instead, it utilizes a mechanism called slashing by forking. This allows the community to create a new branch of the EigenLayer token where the malicious actor's stake is deleted. This process avoids the catastrophic overhead of forking the Ethereum base layer while still maintaining strong economic consequences for bad actors. The multi-billion-dollar safeguard. As of mid-2026, the transition to EigenCloud has expanded this model into a general-purpose verifiable cloud platform. The implementation of EigenLayer V2 earlier this year fundamentally changed the economic loop by routing service fees into Eigen buybacks, tying the token's security budget directly to the revenue generated by its hosted services. While some critics argue that forking as a slashing mechanism creates fragmentation risk, the design choice prioritizes the integrity of the validator set over token uniformity. The protocol essentially bets that the market will always converge on the fork where the cheaters were punished, ensuring that the cost of corruption remains higher than the potential profit from an attack. The signal under the noise. The move toward intersubjective slashing reveals a fundamental shift in how decentralized infrastructure is being built in 2026. By separating objective technical faults from intersubjective social faults, EigenCloud has effectively created a two-speed security model that allows for more complex services like EigenCompute and verifiable AI agents. The real implication is that we are moving away from the era where code is law and toward a system where code is the first line of defense, but social consensus acts as the ultimate circuit breaker. For protocol architects and node operators, the critical metric is no longer just the total value locked, but the social coordination cost of a fork. As the Q3 launch of EigenCompute approaches, the industry's focus will shift to how these intersubjective mechanisms handle the first major contested slashing event, which will serve as the true stress test for the entire restaking experiment. Subscribe for more